You have eaten less. You have moved more. The weight around your middle has not changed. I want to tell you what is usually going on there, because the standard explanation that you are not trying hard enough is both cruel and wrong. Most people think of insulin as a blood sugar hormone. That undersells it considerably. Insulin is an anabolic storage hormone. It influences fat storage, sodium retention, the tone of your sympathetic nervous system, the behavior of your blood vessels, and inflammatory signaling. When it is chronically elevated, all of those systems sit in a shifted state. And one of the things that shifted state does is keep fat in storage. So when you eat less while your insulin is high, you are asking your body to release fuel that it is being actively signaled to hold onto. The instruction and the hormone are working against each other. That is not a character flaw, it is a hormone doing its job. The second thing worth understanding is that the fat around your middle is not inert padding. It is active tissue, secreting signaling molecules into your bloodstream continuously, and a substantial proportion of those signals are inflammatory. Fat cells and immune cells share an evolutionary lineage. Adipose tissue kept a great deal of immune signaling capability, and it uses it. Here is the practical consequence. C-reactive protein, the inflammation marker your doctor measures routinely, is made by your liver largely under the direction of a signal called IL-6. A major source of that IL-6 is fat tissue itself. So when CRP is elevated in someone carrying weight around the middle, a good deal of what is being measured is coming from the fat. That signaling does not stay put. It affects the small vessels that feed the smallest nerves, and it raises the background level of inflammation everywhere, which is why a hormone most people associate only with diabetes turns up in a conversation about burning feet and aching joints. The tests that show this are inexpensive and widely available. They are just not what a routine annual panel is built around. Fasting insulin, drawn with fasting glucose. The triglyceride-to-HDL ratio from a standard lipid panel. Waist circumference, which tracks this better than weight or BMI does. And your A1C read as one input, not as the answer. Worth knowing, the American Diabetes Association states that A1C and glucose tolerance testing identify groups with incomplete concordance, and that the tolerance test diagnoses more people. Research presented to the Endocrine Society found A1C missed almost 73% of people who met tolerance criteria. Insulin resistance responds to intervention. How much and how fast depends on how long it has been running, and I am not going to give you a number I cannot stand behind. But if you have been fighting your own middle for years and losing, it is worth finding out what your insulin is actually doing. Call or text us and ask. No obligation, no pressure.